Oh my lord, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I can't for the life of me put this game down, and I have no idea why that is. Well, I probably do have an idea why that is, but honestly, this game is captivating. Last episode we made Sayori feel incredibly bad, and now we're making preparations for the upcoming school festival with Yuri. So we went to Sayori's house to check on her, and now we're coming back to ours, where Yuri is probably waiting for us. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah. My goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and I hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Ooh, okay. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. It would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. I had to hide all those questionable magazines I had lying around. It would be a shame if people... I don't want people to get the wrong idea of me. So, yeah. But I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk. Yeah, there are those questionable magazines. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I'll let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help our guests. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. I thought many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. It's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see... Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candle to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that one thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Ooh, how familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Yes, that's so. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing your poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. I need about 100 of them. Oh, yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It will also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. It's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks, even though they look more yellowish to me. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker clause. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. They're a combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Ooh. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Knives, okay. Okay, I never would have expected that. Then again, she was the one who wrote the poem with the raccoon on the bridge, so I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? I use it to cut bread. And raccoons. Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. It would be strange if the knife felt liquid or gases, but... It's a very solid knife here. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Claws! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood tickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I don't know if that's... I don't know how to feel about this. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. I don't know how to feel about this. I would probably pull my hand back too. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri... That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Right, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Oh, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Claude. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Ah, I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. I mean, it's kind of odd to cut ribbon with a knife and not with a pair of scissors, isn't it? Meanwhile, well, sure, the knife is... that's what I would have asked first. Like, why bring a knife and not scissors? Aren't scissors a lot easier to use to cut ribbon or paper? Why a knife? Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all outside. We lay them all out side by side. Good lord. It looks better than I expected. It will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Oh, of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on the plate to carry up any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise in the daytime, then sunset at nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium and at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides, so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I agree with that. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Good lord, this game. This game knows me. It knows me. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Ah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she is lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted Rip! What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this fuzzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are we going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. It's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here then. Leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more to us to do here. She needed my help for that. Well, depending on how big the banner is and how many of those ribbon things she made. Oh well. Phew. You say that you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. We need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. The important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over. Or we can go out somewhere. I forgot that you don't like going out much. As I stumbled over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Claus. Yuri takes a step closer to me, and then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to... As Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Hi, Claus. Well, Sayori? Just now we weren't. It's okay, Claus. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? It's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Claude? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. So it'd be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Why are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand on Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Crap baskets! Save. I hate my life. Why are you doing this to me, game? Oh, well, it's obvious that Sayori loves me. Dear Lord. Crap. So, crap baskets. You know, earlier in this game I was kind of quote-unquote complaining at how there's not very much this game allows you to do besides just reading a bunch of dialogue. I take that back. The gameplay is, well, it's not really gameplay, but the things that you are forced to do is pretty hard on me, because like I said, I'm terrible at making decisions, and this is just... Why do I have to pick? Why are you doing this to me, game? Okay, so, let's go over the facts a bit. We know that Sayori is in love with me, and I just wanted... Well, Sayori is in love with me, and she thinks that I am in love with Yuri. So if I say she always will be my dearest friend, I will no doubt disappoint her. If I say I love you, she will think I'm lying. Well, I saved. Oh god. So, this will confirm her suspicion that she likes me more than I like her. And this would lead to, based on what she knows and what she's seen and what she thinks and how she feels, will lead her to believe that I am lying to her. Or will it really? Will it really? I'm going to hate myself for this. Those are my true feelings. so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Claude. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposedly to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. It's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Claus. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. You're saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. Oh crap, baskets. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. It's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. An exception has occurred! What? 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 Wait a moment, let me see. Wait, not X. Hexby. The thoughts.png. Hold your horses. I will. This game, I've been warned. The only thing I know about this game, I've been warned. I have been warned about this game a bit. And the Steam tags, the Steam tags. See program files. Doki Doki Literature Club. This file does not exist. So there's no way it could give a permission denied error. This file does not exist. I'm on to you, game. Quit the game. Copy, trace back txt file. Copy. The text editor ignores the exception. This often leads to traditional errors. Open that in a text editor. Yeah, it's that. That doesn't exist. Ignore. Leads to errors. Okay. I'll be honest. I'm a bit scared. A little bit scared. I am a little bit scared. Let us all be scared together. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Not to mention that the style of the exception, or maybe it's an exception handler, and they just made it look like the game. But since the file doesn't exist, there's no way it could give an error that the permission is denied. But the way the error message is written, it does look like a traditional Python error. I mean, I've worked with Python programs before on the whole traceback, most recent call last and stuff. That's very typical of Python programs. And this game is written in Python, so it seems, or it uses a Python engine at least somewhere. RenPy, yes. Pio. That's Python. And this game is written in me, for me, and I am playing it. Okay, Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Claus, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the one she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. The dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Ooh. What did Monika say to Sayori? I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Claus. I mean, especially after your... How do you know about that? How do you know about that? Explain this. How do you know about that? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange. Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. I'm a bloody nosy one after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I'll probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Okay. Percent. Get out of my head. Over and over. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for her. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay. 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 Sayori, you're scaring me. Please don't do anything stupid. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Claus? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. For more than, I'd rather have the I Want Breakfast poem. I Want Breakfast. I Want Breakfast was good. I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. After Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Wasn't it kind of a breach of privacy? My heart is pounding, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. My heart is pounding. Oh! Oh! Dear Lord! Sayori! Oh! 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 What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. Okay. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her that I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would you do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Sayori needed at all. Ah, yeah. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swirling thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. This music. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like he always has been, then I could have. I'm so stupid. Ah, that's what she kept telling me the whole game, that she wants things to be the way they always have been. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. I wonder if Monica has anything to do with this. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life was worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never! End. I see an... What? 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 There's like this. What? What? Sayori, are you okay? This isn't an exception. I know. I'm almost absolutely certain the game is doing this. I see now. Psychological horror. Mornings are usually weird being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school. I don't always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content with just being out. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. It's an ordinary day as ever, and it's over before I knew it. And after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them were probably rain. Wait a second, was Sayori just... So this is like Groundhog Day. You know the movie Groundhog Day where there's like a guy waking up and if he dies and whatever or goes to sleep every day, the same day just repeats. It's completely reset and the only one who remembers is himself. So we're living through the same day, but as if Sayori had never existed. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Pause. What? Monica? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smells sweetly. We do know each other, well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, we know. Look down my league. La la la. What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check out the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ahahaha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing that there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can't be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, alright? She always insists that manga is literature too. It is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a new member is a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Klaus, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? But I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Klaus. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I'd rather sell my soul to a cupcake. You know, she was the one who left the best impression on me before. She reminded me of someone I know personally, and that's why I was kind of disappointed that you could not try to impress her. But now, this game. It's already gotten dark outside here, by the way. Ooh. Okay, heart pounding has still not stopped. I'm wary. I'm being attentive. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. La la la. So Monika is taking the role of Sayuri now. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. What? So, our memory is a bit fuzzy, eh? Guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Klaus. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, 2. Well, 1 cute, 1 forcibly cute, and 1 scary cute. Yeah, Monika is being a bit scary. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour appetite, again with the sour appetite, with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Yuri is vice president now. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Klaus in our classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Klaus? We also have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you'll feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for everyone by telling Sayori to kill herself. I get a feeling that she did that. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people here. You could put it that way. Wait a damn second. I know I'm overthinking this, but what if the club already had more members, and then one by one they were erased from the timeline by way of Monica doing crazy Suzumi shit? I'm overthinking this. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Claus, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I think I know why the skip option exists now, because you're probably going to run through this game multiple times. The same scenario, except something is different, and maybe you're going to become more aware of what's happening. Maybe. So this whole introduction would be skipped until something that's changed pops up. Deep psychological elements. Amazing how a writer can so deliberately imagination. Well, that's something different. After reading a lot of horror, read a horror book once, grasped something I can relate to. Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that. Suits your personality. Is that so? If a story makes me think, I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often variously about changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yes. Yes. I hate horror. Why is that? Just got over to me. Never mind. It's right. Write about cute things. What? Idea? Scrap paper? Poem? Don't say it. Give it back. Fine. Write your own poems. Sometimes. Do you care? It's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Oh, that's nice. You wouldn't like them. I'm very confident I understand how Natsuki feels. Just confidence. Hired himself, willing to open up. Oh, bless you. Thank you. You're welcome. Writing experience. Share some of your work. Example. Same for Yuri. Silence. Just got an idea about this. Quizzically. Let's all go home and write a poem. Next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. Everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, you're right. We should probably start finding activities. Responsibility of vice president. Nurture the club as well as its members. We have a new member. It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Still one problem. Most important time I bluntly come forward. I never said I would join. Monica may have convinced me to step by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thoughts. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I'm sorry. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Claus. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make clear-headed decisions when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So writing poems is the price I need to pay. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. You have no idea how scared I am. I am right now. If you really just la la la, super pissed, happy, official club. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Bring Sayori back! You fourth wall breaker. I know you can do it. If anyone, you can do it. Good lord. I mean, I probably shouldn't be feeling angry at Monika because I don't even know if she was the one to tell Sayori to kill herself. But it's heavily implied. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring back to the next meeting so we all can... I'm really... Let's see what we're going to see Sayori again in that chibi snippet when we're writing poems. I wonder if we're going to have any strange choices in that poem minigame. Claus, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, Sayori isn't there at all. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to go back to the choice with Sayori at some point where you tell her whether you love her or that she'll be your closest friend. What? What? No! You did not! Game! You can't do this to me! I want Sayori back! Give her back! She was... Oh my god. Well... Give her back, please! I can't live with this! Inferno. The spies. Journey. Afterimage. Agonizing. Together. I know together used to trigger Sayori, and now it triggers Natsuki. Heartbeat. Starscape. Horror. Excitement. Destiny. Embrace. Warm. Tenacious. Massacre. Suicide. Grief. Prayer. Tragedy. Uncontrollable. What? Somebody help me. What? Why in the name of sanity was that? I know the game is doing this, but can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear you. Open. Run by traceback. Heart pounding. I can hear you! I can! I'm not going down this dreaded timeline. I'm not. No, forget it. Game, forget it. I'll bring Sayori back. I'll do it. Forget it. Null. She's not even on the title screen. Help. Key and mouse bindings. Deleting save data and accessing files. In some cases, you may want to delete your save data to start the game completely over. To do this, navigate the game folder and select and delete the file named first run. The next time you start the game, will be asked to delete your save data. Yes, delete existing data. You can't do this to me! Oh well. Why? Honestly, this looks kind of silly. But it's a fusion of all three girls. My goodness! Okay, I'll be honest, I don't think I can take any more of this for now. I have a weak heart! So that was... So, Doki Doki is not Doki Doki at all. I see now what the Steam tags meant, psychological horror. That does not mean I'm going to quit this game, but I'm really pissed that it took Sayori from me. And that if I want to undo it, I have to erase all my decisions. I can't even go back to the decision with Sayori. I can't even do that. Fuck! I can't take this. I'll come back to you tomorrow. Doki Doki Literature Club. That is when I will see you next time.